Let me guess exactly where you are right now. It's likely the middle of the day, maybe the weekend. You have a list of things to do, a screenplay to write, a business to start, or maybe just a messy room to clean. You promised yourself, you swore to yourself that you would start at 9 a.m. But now, look at the clock. Time is slipping away, and you are still frozen. Your body feels heavy, like there is a lead blanket crushing your chest. In your head, you are screaming, "Get up, move, do something." But your hand just reaches for the phone again. Just one more scroll. Just one more video. You feel disgusting. You feel weak. You tell yourself the same lie you've told for years. I am just lazy. Listen to me. Stop lying to yourself. You are not lazy. Lazy is a choice. What you are experiencing is a coma, a chemical coma. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to prove that your laziness is actually a biological defense mechanism and show you exactly how to hack your way out of it. I'm Alden. Welcome to the AI Anxiety Zen Protocol. Most self-help gurus will tell you to push through or get motivated. That is useless advice. You cannot motivate a broken engine. Today, we are going to perform an autopsy on your motivation system. We will look at the neuroscience of the dopamine receptor and why yours are currently dying. By the end of this video, you won't just understand why you're stuck. You will have the code to restart the machine. Let's get technical for a second. Imagine your brain is a high-performance car. Dopamine is the fuel. It's the chemical of pursuit. It's not about enjoying the reward. It's about the energy to go get it. But here is the design flaw. Your engine has a safety valve. These are called dopamine receptors. Think of them like little ears that listen for the fuel. When you flood the engine with superfuel, TikTok, porn, sugar, video games, the noise is deafening. So what does the brain do to protect itself? It goes deaf. It performs downregulation. It literally removes the receptors from the surface of your neurons. It shrinks them. It hides them. Think about it like this. If you walk into a nightclub and the music is blasting at 120 decibels, you can't hear a whisper, right? Your modern life is the nightclub. Your phone is the speaker. And your work, writing that email, reading that book, going to the gym, that is the whisper. Your brain isn't broken. It's just protecting itself from the noise. So when you try to work, and you feel that physical resistance, that pain, that isn't laziness. That is sensory blindness. Your brain physically cannot see the value of the work because it's been blinded by the flashbang of your screen. I remember a time when I could stare at a sunset for 20 minutes and feel peace. Now, I get bored in 20 seconds. I reach for my pocket. Why? Dr. Anna Lemke, in her book Dopamine Nation, explains this with the pleasure-pain balance. Imagine a seesaw in your brain. On one side is pleasure, on the other is pain. Your brain desperately wants to stay level. That is homeostasis. But every time you binge watch Netflix, every time you scroll for an hour, you stomp hard on the pleasure side. The seesaw tips. And here is the scary part. To reset the balance, the brain doesn't just go back to the middle. It overcorrects. It summons pain gremlins to jump on the other side. Anxiety, irritability, fatigue, a feeling of existential dread at 3 a.m. You are paying the tax. You feel lazy today because you are in a dopamine deficit state from yesterday. You borrowed happiness from your future self. And now the bill collectors are at the door. So, how do we fix a broken engine? How do we grow our receptors back? We have to do the unthinkable. We have to embrace pain. This is what scientists call hormetic stress. If cheap dopamine tilts the seesaw to pleasure, causing pain later, then intentionally choosing pain now will cause the brain to tilt toward pleasure later. Here is the protocol. 2 phases. Phase 1. The 48-hour famine. Cut the inputs. No social media, no sugar, no video games, no music with lyrics for 2 days. It will feel like hell. You will feel bored. You will pace around the room. Good. That boredom is not your enemy. That boredom is the sound of your receptors growing back. That is the healing process. Phase 2. Effort-based dopamine. You have to rewire the reward system. From now on, you never get the reward before the work. Want to listen to a podcast? Run a mile first. Want to eat a good meal? Cook it yourself from scratch. Want to check your phone? Finish 2 hours of deep work first. Teach your biology a simple lesson. Hunter, then gatherer, not the other way around. I want to tell you about the moment everything changed for me. It wasn't when I read a productivity book. It wasn't when I bought a new planner. It was when I sat in an empty room with absolutely nothing to do. 10 minutes passed, then 20. The urge to check my phone was physical. It felt like ants crawling under my skin. But I stayed. And then, around the 40-minute mark, something shifted. I looked at a pen on my desk, and I just wanted to write. Not because I had to, but because my brain was so starved for stimulation that writing became the most exciting thing in the world. That is the secret. We are not designed to be passive consumers. We are designed to be creators. But you cannot create when you are full. You have to be hungry. You have to starve the distraction to feed the focus. Don't judge yourself for being lazy. Judge your environment. Your biology is ancient. Your technology is godlike. The mismatch is destroying you. So, heal the receptor, and the motivation will follow. Now, once you fix your receptors, you will finally have the energy to focus. But there is a second trap waiting for you. Even if you want to work, can you? Or has your attention span been shattered into 3-second fragments? In the next episode, I will diagnose the TikTok brain phenomenon and show you how short-form content is literally shrinking your gray matter. You don't want to miss that diagnosis. Click the video on your screen to continue the protocol. Before you go, look at your hand right now. Is it holding the phone? Is it scrolling? Put it down. The cure starts the moment the screen goes black. Seek the cold. Find the truth. I'm Alden. This is AI Anxiety Zen.